get into this because I ain't trying to waste no time. But I've been watching like these real interviews from people that are on the street that are homeless, and there's this guy named Marcus who does Atlanta street interviews, and he interviews women, men, who are, on the street struggling. And he tells, he interviews them and talks about what they're going through, their situation that they're going through, and everything. And sometimes he gives them money to help them get on a bus and get home. And other times, he kind of exposes like how some women that are on the street, they're preyed upon by these older men, and you're used by the older men to, make money so the older men don't have to get jobs. And they're out there really supporting these men, these homeless bum ass men. Now, the situation that's going down now is Lewis is a homeless man. He's been incarcerated for a very long time, and now he's out. He has a son, you know, that he's not involved in their life at all. He is 37 years old, 37, and he was messing with a girl named Lottie. Now Lottie, I think 18 or 19 years old, 19 or something like that years old now. Okay, so Marcus, who is of course who does the interviews from Atlanta street interviews, did an interview with both of them, and people in the comments were like, how old is he? He's 37 years old. Yeah, 37 years old with a 19-year-old woman, 19, 18-year-old woman. That is fine. She is legal of legal age. She's not a minor. She's of legal age. But he is 37 years old, has a son out there, you know, has a son out there that he has not had any participation in helping raise. The baby mama has another child who and currently struggling, because the child needs surgery, heart surgery. The woman is like really going through some stuff. Instead of him being a responsible man and saying, "Let me go get two jobs and see if I can help raise the money for my baby mama's child to have surgery, and hopefully, me get my act together, I'll be able to be actively involved in her life as well as my child's life." He is chasing after this young girl instead. He's been given money. He got on a Greyhound bus. He done got and left and left Lottie behind. Found himself a new chica to mess around with, and was talking pure cash crap about Lottie the whole time. Now he missed his old thing back. So now he went back. And during this time of, before he even got on the Greyhound bus, you know, he is 37 years old, keep in mind. Marcus is in the car with him and the girl. And he's talking about how basically, well, since she's out here, hoeing and, sleeping around with so many different people, the best bet is just to take her and put her on OnlyFans. You are a grown man. Instead of taking her further down the rabbit hole and telling this woman, look, here's what we're gonna do. You gonna go into the shelter. You're gonna call these programs, and I'm gonna help you get into a program to get you into the shelter. You do the 30 days or whatever, how many days you have to do in the shelter, and they'll help you get a place for yourself so you can get on your feet. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get me a job, and I'm going to start working two jobs if possible and see if I can get me a place for myself. And with both of us having our own places and us getting, doing something about ourselves, our lives, we can come together maybe down the road. But I need to take care of myself. I need to get me a place. I need to get my head straight. I need to get on some, possibly get me some therapy. I need to get clean because he was all over the place with this Jackson dude doing the interview. And look, Jackson, Rodriguez, whatever the hell your name is, Jackson, who was doing the interview, sitting there talking about you was a fan of Marcus, but Marcus is weird and this, that, and the other, and you calling him R. Kelly. You're doing too much. How is he R. Kelly, Marcus R. Kelly, if these women are S workers and they're all grown and legal age? R. Kelly was messing with 12-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls. Stop using R. Kelly in this situation with Marcus. It's two different lanes. And the whole time, Lewis is telling you the story. You licking your mother flipping lips, like you know, like this is like this is some filet mignon story that you getting. It's gross. You licking your lips. Lewis over here look like he done got a hold of something because he all over the place. He can't answer questions. He can't keep straight. He all over the place. He can't stand still. The video is cutting in and out. And then he's talking about he need to find out. Y'all need to find out where this girl live. No, we don't. Leave that girl alone. Obviously, she ain't want to mess with you no more. She ain't want to mess with you. Leave her alone. Talk about y'all need to find where she living. Y'all need to find out where she living at. You're 37 years old trying to find out where a young lady lives at. Stop. Then you want to call her. She goes from being a woman to being a girl. She's a woman, then she's a girl. Which one is it? It's just kind of giving me icky vibes for all of y'all. Every last one of you men that are involved with these in this story is not coming out looking clean. None of you men are looking clean in this story. The 37-year-old Lewis who needs to get his act together. Y'all ladies out here, y'all, you know what? Let me not say black men, but men in general have done women so dirty and so foul that we are now looking at a dude who clearly doesn't have it cut out in life. And y'all in the comments about he's so fine. Where? Look at his teeth. Look at this. He fine. All he needs is a little bit of tender love and care and to dust him off and, for some woman to take him in and help. No, he need to help himself. That's the problem. Maybe we babied some of these men, these boys, so much that they grew up and became boys instead of growing up and become men. All of these men are looking weirdo to me in this situation. Every last one of y'all. The dark skinned dude up in here, Jackson licking his lips. Throughout the whole interview, it's grossing me out. It's weirding me out. Stop licking your lips. What are you licking your lips in your? It's just like, oh my God, just stop. The licking of the lips is just grossing me out in this. And then Lewis' eyes are all over the place. It's giving me high itchy vibes. I feel itchy watching this. I feel like I feel like somebody got a hold of a bump or something because like it's just too much. It's just too much of everything. Too much. I feel like people are just people are now people are exposing Marcus for what? What are we exposing? He bangs, he bangs S workers. Okay. A lot of men do. Tell me something new. Are they underage? No, they're not. They're grown. They're all grown women. They all made these decisions. He asked them questions. They gave answers. Everybody agreed to it. It was all consensual. None of these women were forced to do any of these things. It was all consensual. So how is he a monster? Did he prey on people that he was trying to help? Well, he helped them. He put the video out there, put their Cash App information out there so people could donate to him. They did that. He did that. Where is he a monster? Where is he a monster? How is he any different than Lewis? Lewis put her ass on OnlyFans. This is a 37-year-old man who is basically kind of refusing to grow up, and is trying to find out where this young lady lives. You watch the interview. He's like, "Where's she at? Where's she at? Like, where's she at? Like, she needs to come out and do another interview. She needs to come out and do another interview and say her side of the story, because when she said, before, that he didn't do nothing to her, this, that, and the other, and Marcus didn't do anything to her, this and that, her story doesn't change. Child, it's giving speedball. I don't know, hit a bump vibe. Nobody is looking clean in this. All these women agreed to this. All of this was consensual. All of these women agreed to this. They got paid. They did it. Now, Marcus, where Marcus is weird at, is the alleged rumors of him wanting to do it raw dog. You're out your mind. You're playing Russian roulette. But this isn't surprising to me, because back in the day, y'all don't remember back in the day, okay, if y'all from Atlanta, y'all might not know, but maybe y'all do know, because Atlanta, Atlanta will, has some similar vibes with the East Coast. Back in the day, in the East Coast, New York vibes and everything like that, people used to go to parties where they used to have people there who had some STDs, and you'd play Russian roulette on sticking your wang into something. And if you got something, there it was. That was the fetish. Playing Russian roulette with your health. People used to do that all the time back in the day. Certain people used to do it. So hearing this rumor that Marcus is playing Russian roulette with his ping ain't surprising to me. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. It's kind of giving me gross vibes, but it's not R. Kelly level. R. Kelly level was 12 years old. That's disgusting. Now, a 37-year-old man who left a chance to a different opportunity to come back to chase after some girl that clearly didn't want him, is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But okay, Lewis, y'all, while you praising this man, Lewis, in the comments, keep in mind he is 37 years old and has not been able to get it together. And the only way he has gotten it together is continually to find homeless women that are down and out, and then somehow convince them to sell butt, tail, and jump on OnlyFans. He has continuously found women to support him and his habits. This is what he's been doing. How is he any better than Marcus? Matter of fact, he could be, looked at as worse than Marcus, because he got with that girl when she was 18 years old, allegedly. And he knows that she is, she needs therapy. She needs help. She needs to be off the street. She needs to, and be in a stable environment. She needs to be in a shelter. She needs to be, looking at applying to agencies to get housing, different things like that. He didn't help her in any of those ways. 37 years old, he's way older, been on this planet long enough, and he could not help this young lady to steer her in the right direction to get help. Instead, he steered her in the direction of, having her bang out a whole bunch of people so he can eat and get clothes, okay? And steered her in the direction of OnlyFans. And they're laughing and joking about this while this girl is in the back seat. Let that settle in. That him, Marcus, and the young lady were in the car together, and they're discussing her body, and they're discussing, her going on OnlyFans, because and they're like, oh yeah, she might as well just do OnlyFans, because since she's out there just banging anybody, she might as well put her box up there on OnlyFans and make a subscription. And it's like, yeah, exactly, exactly, you know. So how is Lewis appear any better? Lewis is just coming out because Lewis wants to find her so he can continue to make money off of her. He wants to find her. That's clear as can be. He wants to find wherever this woman is so he can continue to use her for coins and to use her to sleep with. So as this man, Jackson, sitting there having a conversation with this man, keep in mind that this man is not clean. No hands are clean in this. No hands are clean. None of these young men, none of these men involved, hands are clean. None. I give it to Marcus though, because we would have never known who Lewis was. We would have never known all these struggle stories that are people's lives on living on the street. We would never know. And at least he helps in a way of, you know, giving back. He gives this, he lets the story come out there. He puts the cash app out there. He gives people money to make a choice of going home, getting off the street. He does give them that option, and some take it, and that's good, and they move on. I don't know what Jackson is offering. He says he do a lot of stories, and a majority of them are white people. So I don't know what he out here do. You were just out here, I guess gaining your numbers off of talking about Marcus and exposing Marcus on the fact that Marcus has a dark side, and his dark side is he like bang, playing Russian roulette with his wang wang. Okay, great. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? Is he going to continue to do those stories? Okay, yeah, okay. Is he going to continue to expose the fact that these women are being used for their bodies and their naiveness and their traumas and stuff by older 37-year-old men to make for men to make money off of them? That's what he'll do. So yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, I'm coming on and let me know what y'all think. But none of these people are innocent. Each one is doing it for a benefit of something. And at the end of the day, who's really suffering? The women, the children involved. Yeah. Hmm. And these men are not getting their lives together. Look at this. There's a lot of them. I watch Marcus videos, and it's a lot of these men, bummy looking men that struggle through life, that are leeching and attaching themselves to younger women, sucking them dry of their youth, their love, their everything that they have, their bodies, their money, their everything, until there's nothing left of them but a husk. And they toss them aside, and then they start fresh, because that's what he did. Lewis went and he took his little bus ticket and went somewhere else, and in a matter of days he found a new victim to use. And then he was talking crap about the other victim though that he was using before. So yeah, tell me what y'all think about this situation, because that's basically what I'm gathering from all of this. Nobody's innocent. No, I'm out. Jesus, this should make my skin itch.